It's 8:45 on Friday, October 14th, 2022. I'm leaving the city of Ourense, actually. I had taken the train here from Santiago yesterday with the idea of just resting a couple of days, taking the train back to Santiago to walk to Finisterre from there. But there's another route called the Via de la Plata, which starts down south in Sevilla, which runs through Ourense, 110 kilometers to Santiago. So I decided to walk this and continue from there to Finisterre. And so leaving the city, most of which is behind me, there's one neighborhood across the river, most behind me, and walking across an ancient Roman bridge. Interesting to have the saying in Gallego, Buen Camino, rather than Buen Camino in Spanish. So I've been walking a little over 2 hours, and the only other pilgrims I've seen are the two on the bicycle who just went by up ahead. Leaving Saya, there's another split. I'm going to follow to the right because I'm hoping to stay at the monastery in Ourense. So it's about 8:15 on Saturday, October 15th. I'm just leaving the albergue at the monastery. I was worried that maybe it wouldn't be open, or because there wouldn't be enough traffic, or that there wouldn't be any other pilgrims. But in the end, there were 11 of us there, a group of 7 French retirees, and then a Polish guy and 2 Spanish guys. It was an interesting experience. Last night I went to the Vespera service with the monks. So a typical mass, but all sung. So leaving Ourense, it's been a very steep and very stony road or path up through the mountains. It's looking very gray. It's very damp. The forecast calls for rain. There's an albergue 1 kilometer away over there in Alache. I hope it's open. It's almost 4 p.m. I walked over 30 kilometers again and don't feel like walking 10 more to the next town with albergues. Happy to be arriving at any rate. Today is the first day I didn't really enjoy the Camino. I'm not sure why. Well, variety of different reasons. I'm a bit tired. There weren't really services today. There were a few bars scattered here and there, but they were all closed, so no place to eat. Fortunately, I had a few little snacks and things with me. And the weather has just been not great. It's been gray all day with short periods of light rain. So just not, in general, a pleasant experience today. maybe that means it's time to stop. I've made it to Santiago already. I have a Compostela. There's the albergue. Moment of truth to see if it's open. There's a piece of paper on the door, which doesn't give me a lot of hope. Fortunately, the albergue was open. There was one cafe nearby, but it's closed. It's behind me. Looking at Google Maps, there's a gas station with a little market about half a kilometer up. I'm gonna try to get there and at least get some snacks and get back before the rain sets in. Good morning. It's about 8:40 on Sunday, October 16th, 2022. I started walking about 30 minutes ago in the dark again and again, just because so much noise and light in the dorm that I was awake, so I decided to get up as usual. Over 48 kilometers to Santiago, so if I can do half of that today, it'd be great. And about 10 kilometers, I should pass through a small city, or at least a big town, where maybe there will be some services and a grocery store or something. But being Sunday, I'm not hopeful that things will be open, even if they're there. Another ancient Roman road leading to yet another Roman bridge. This one connecting the municipalities of Lalín and Sayeda. So that's about 10:15 or so. Been walking about 2 hours. Entering Sayeda. It looks like a big enough town that something should be open, but there was one cafe bar open, yay! So I had breakfast and had them make me a sandwich to go, so I'll have lunch as well. It's 3:20, so 7 hours, almost exactly after I left the albergue. This morning I'm arriving in Punta Ulla, where I plan to stay tonight. It's sprinkling a bit now. It's been raining off and on for the last couple of hours. Good morning. It's 8:50 on a rainy Monday, October 17th, 2022. I left the albergue 10 minutes ago. It's not raining so much at the moment, just lightly. But checking the news, it's supposed to be very strong rains and wind today and for the next several days in all of Galicia. So maybe in 20 kilometers when I reach Santiago, I'll rethink my strategy about walking to the coast. Getting now into the suburbs of Santiago. Only about 9 kilometers left to the cathedral there. Back in the city of Santiago, a little over 3 kilometers to the cathedral. Although, because I'm going to continue on toward Finisterre, I'm going to take a route that goes a little bit around the center and not pass by the cathedral today. The contrast with the number of pilgrims and people on the French way entering the city is just incredible. I've seen one pilgrim in the last 3 hours, and I just saw her and she was headed in the opposite direction to probably just competing getting her Compostela.